Elderly black women.
Oh, yeah.
That shit hits.
And they're aggressive. One in a racetrack the other day asked me if I could pick her up. I'm in uniform. I'm going to work, dude. I was like, no.
Oh, Lord.
I won't be doing that today. Come on, you copying me, bro.
All right, come here. I'm ready now. There you go. So what's with the mustache? The last time I saw you, you didn't have this.
I mean, just the cool mustache in the state of Texas.
That's some stiff competition, man.
Negative.
There's a lot of good mustaches around here. Well, are you doing the Phil Heath show?
No, I'm doing branches, and then.
Oh, in Houston, right? Yeah, okay.
And then USA's. I hit a low this week, 255.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, so down from 300, so that's a big, more than I thought was gonna come off. But glutes are about in, so we're close.
You wanna get going?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Jacked and tan.
Jack, you are tan right now.
Yeah. Don't shoot, officer.
Oh. This one I'm gonna do. Good. Another spin. Up. I'm on.
Everything becomes routine if you do it for long enough.
Yeah.
I mean, my parents have been married for almost 40 years.
Yeah, you think every day they're like all in love with each other?
Yeah.
Like,
Just because something's not exciting and novel doesn't mean it's not good.
yeah.
We fall into this trap of thinking that because I think it's because of the internet, or that's made it way worse.
Oh man.
Is like you think, you know, your favorite influencer or bodybuilder or whatever, their lives are super exciting and they're always doing stuff. Actually, they most of them have day jobs as well. You know, they're clocking in and doing what they need to do, and it's not exciting. It's routine, and that's good though. I want to change the stigma that routine is
Bad.
negative.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah. I'm on. I'm on.
Are you just singing along to that?
100%. 100%, bro. You can lead, dude. Oh, I love Kill Switch Engage, man. Is this considered dad rock?
No, it's garbage. They're one of the worst metal bands ever.
You're insane.
No, ask any metalhead, they will laugh at you.
Oh,
Seriously.
my God.
You're such a normie.
Metalhead, bro.
Oh my God.
You're so hardcore, bro.
You just exposed yourself so badly. That's embarrassing as fuck.
You're one of those guys.
Fuck, who else sucks? 5-Finger Death Punch, they're worse.
Yeah.
They're worse than Kill Switch.
I'm gonna do my own thing. Listen to Kill Switch Engage.
So,
5-Finger Death Punch.
You're not supposed to be able to understand the lyrics and sing along if it's metal, right?
And somebody coming up chasing a pro card, you gotta understand, like, I don't think your life's gonna change just because you get your pro status. And I'm definitely not somebody who thinks that. If I like to compete as a pro for a few years before I ever even think about leaving my job, if that's even a thing. You understand the levels to bodybuilding is, I think, a lot higher than some people think.
The further you get into this sport, the more dependent, because like basically everybody I know who's competing as a professional, like they're kind of doing the same stuff. They're very consistent. They're on top of their stuff, right?
Yeah.
So if you're executing like you need to, and you just start hitting a ceiling, and you're not getting better, and you just are not winning shows, because winning a show at, in the open is hard. Speaking from experience, like maybe you're not going to be, a guy who's consistently winning shows, and if that's the case, then maybe your break never happens, and you don't become like a guy who can, just live off of sponsorships.
Yeah.
Because I'm not there. I'm nowhere near there. I don't know if I ever will be. But that's fine, Right now, I get to make a living coaching people and working with companies that I like and doing what I do, in this sport. And I enjoy it a lot. I've already won in my eyes.
Yeah. AKA, if you don't truly love this shit, then don't do it.
Well, I mean, if you just want to have a six-pack, that's fine too.
Yeah, it's fine too.
But don't call yourself a bodybuilder.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, I spilled my intro in my bag the other day.
Yeah.
They're like sticky and smelly and just extra gross today. Failed before.
Just being realistic with yourself and where you are as an athlete, and just understanding that there's constantly going to be work to do. You're constantly chasing something better, a better physique, whatever the case is. So you got to fall in love with the process. So if you're trying to get into bodybuilding, you're somebody brand new, or you just maybe competed for a couple of years, don't just get into this for the popularity contest or for the six-pack abs and shit like that, because there's a whole lot more behind it. I'm up on one. Better boy.
A little bit. One more. Come on. Up.
Now I'm on. Go, that boy.
Say when. Good.
I think open guys, in my opinion, deserve the most respect, and in that work ethic sense, because you gotta understand, to be, Stu size, our size, whatever the case is, it takes such a long process of getting there. It takes so many of these off seasons where you don't look good for a year, right? You're kind of soft, you're fluffy, you're not shredded, you don't got abs.
By the time you get on stage in 4 weeks, right?
Yeah.
It'll have been a year and a half since you competed, right?
Yeah.
And you're gonna be a lot bigger than you were in nationals in 23, but that's what you got to do. It's up to a certain point in up to a certain level of muscularity. It's like I did for myself, I did 2-year off seasons. Overhead or a flat press? They got some good flat presses in here.
A Body Master.
There's that one out there too.
Well, that'd be cool.
If you want to look at it.
Oh, that old looking one?
I don't know how usable it is, but give it a go.
I got a pocket full of sunshine. I got a love and a know that
This looks unhealthy. Wait. It's actually pretty good. I feel
It's kind of smooth. Yeah, it's really smooth. It's kind of wild.
The plate stack, there's water in between all the plates.
Oh, yeah.
When you dropped it down, it's like spraying water. Oh, that's too heavy.
Too heavy?
Yeah.
Maybe that. 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Good.
Atta boy. Come on. I'm with you.
Up.
Come on. Oh, yeah.
Got a little excited.
So I will say, I think one thing that's fucking cool about bodybuilding talking about sports is like Stu, right? He said he did just enough to kind of get through lacrosse and do decent, whatever.
It had almost no black guys in it.
Had the what?
It had almost no black guys in it.
Yeah.
But it was like a well-kept secret because if you're really athletic, you can just be good at that sport. I don't know, there were just no black guys who played it.
I don't know what.
So like they were all playing football or like, you know, sports that people give a shit about.
I don't know a single thing about lacrosse.
I didn't have the passion for it enough to like do what I needed to do to like get to a college level.
You did just enough to play. Like,
Yeah, it was
to
fun.
not suck, but can never, didn't have that passion to take it to the next level. And in bodybuilding, if you don't have passion, you're not going to achieve that. You're not going to achieve this because at the end of the day, it's all in you. You can't hide. Your progress, your work ethic is going to dictate your progress. You know what I mean? There's nothing better show of work ethic than how your physique looks.
And it was like, so when I was like playing lacrosse in high school, right?
Yeah.
I kind of like came to understand what I would have to do to like get to a level.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't like this enough to do that. With this
you-
sport, I did.
Yeah.
So like,
That's the big difference. That's true.
if you don't feel that way about
love this
bodybuilding, that's fine.
100%.
You know, but find something you do feel like that,
100%.
so you can actually like be passionate about something.
Yeah.
Because like the first year that I like prepped at like a high level, I worked with a high level coach with Blue the first year in 21.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, okay, this is what this means to do it at like I was competing as an amateur, but I was doing things at a professional kind of level
Yeah.
in terms of like all the details and all that stuff. And
Man, that leads into, especially my situation, like, you can't just chase a pro card and expect to get on stage and get it. You truly got to live the lifestyle of a professional bodybuilder to achieve a pro physique, then get the card. And I think the first couple years of bodybuilding, you're like, oh, road to pro. You see that stuff all the time when you do road to pro. When in reality, these dudes aren't taking their off season as serious as a prep. They're fucking off. They're eating cheat meals multiple days a week instead of pushing their clean food as high as possible. Like, bodybuilding is one of those things you really do have to live it to its fullest potential, and you have to have a ton of passion for it to do so.
and I don't even blame, sometimes I do, but like people who are, talk a lot about getting a card.
Yes.
Like I just think they lack the perspective, maybe.
Of really, like,
oftentimes it's guys that haven't been to a national show before.
Yeah.
They haven't seen themselves lined up against like the best amateurs in the country.
Yeah.
And they kicked ass at their local show with 3 people in their class, which was great, but like,
Man, dude, that's so true.
it's another level. There's always another level.
Yeah.
When you get to the national level and the pro level, and
Yeah. And yeah.
I mean, if you're already, like you said, if you're already doing things at a kind of professional level of commitment and consistency, which I mean, you're doing, and I was doing before I ever got a card.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like such a sea change when you actually are competing. It's just like you're doing the same shit you have for years, just better competition now.
Dude, the first time I trained with James Hollings said, I think it was in 2022, the end of 2022, 23, somewhere in there. I remember leaving the gym and I said, like, he's doing nothing differently than I am in the gym. It's just a matter of he's been doing it longer and more consistent. And that's what it is at the end of the day. It's just stacking good days, stacking win after win, you know what I mean, for a long period of time.
Can you drop it down to like 110 after this?
Yep. There you go.
Okay. Good?
130.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Something y'all notice when he's doing those, he doesn't rush that lengthened position, that stress position. He kind of sits in it. You can tell his chest on fire and it's burning, and he's in that pain zone. But he still doesn't rush out of that stretch right there. That's a good portion of stimulation you're missing out on if you're rushing out of it.
Dude, this soundtrack, like, like the 90s grunge music, kind of the early 2000s
Do you like
dad
this?
rock. I fuck with this. Like I over when I was like younger, and all the gyms in Oregon where I was like training when I was younger, they would all play this exact same shit, like Pearl Jam, Deftones, Nirvana, and then like, you know, 20-year-old dad rock. It was like the soundtrack to hardcore bodybuilding. I thought it was kind of just like a West Coast thing. This kind of music,
Oh yeah.
like the gyms over there, because, you know,
I like
grunge
this.
music.
I've been kind of on a Nirvana kick lately.
That's my shit, dude.
Yeah, I like Nirvana. Puddle of Mud.
What? I don't even know if I've heard of that.
You like that? Pretty good.
I feel like I'm in high school again doing supersets.
Literally, that's what I grew up doing.
That's what bodybuilding.com told us to do.
Bodybuilding.com.
How do they keep this so smooth?
I don't get how it's so smooth. They must say it's got to be a new cable or something.
What's the bearing
Those
surface
two,
here? Is
yeah, I don't know. Look, I'm finally in a shape where I feel like I can do 30 minutes on the stairs and be okay.
Don't you feel like light and athletic right
Oh
now?
my gosh. So today, that's why we're doing another one today.
Heck yeah.
Oh, they got a new, is that a new hack squat? That wasn't there last time, was it? You show somebody, they got some good leg pieces here, man.
It's not the one that we used, so.
Oh, that one's gone.
Oh, we used an Elite FTS hack.
Yeah, I know, that's
It's
a
gone.
Panada. Ain't it a Panada?
No, it's not. It says Nautilus.
This is the new school Nautilus. This is like what Ronnie had, like what they have in Metroflex Plano. The one that's on the box.
Oh, yeah.
This is what this is. This is new.
The Arlington one is a little dirtier.
Yeah, oh my god. Big time. Nancy shit trims my back, you know what I mean? I would use a different trimmer the other day and my damn flat. Cody copying me, bro. Cody, stop copying my my cooking show videos.
What?
I've been making those cooking with Pete reels. Hey Cody, in here for a cream of rice.
Oh, God.
Cream of rice, bro.
You
Copying me, bro.
see what social media and influencing has reduced these great men to? And he's making cooking videos on Instagram.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I know.
Men used to go to war, you know?
I make cream of rice.
You were
pancakes.
literally in the army, dude. Like,
Going to war. Pose in my
Gay as hell.
underwear on stage. I almost never bodybuilt because I thought it was so gay.
don't you feel like light and athletic right
Oh my
now?
gosh. And then the first time I did it, I was like, dude, you get an adrenaline rush on stage, man.
When I say gay, I'm not talking about like homosexual or anything. I'm talking about like, if you say you're going to war when you lift weights, you're fucking gay, dude. You're being a...
As long as you don't have those European posing trunks where it fits your wiener right.
Oh yeah, that's fetish gear.
That's really weird. I will say the bigger I've gotten, the more guys I get in my DMs, and they're like, hey, what size are those trunks? Hey, that red color looks real good.
It happened to me for a little bit and it fell off.
It fell off.
I think I probably come across as homophobic.
I bet you missed it, don't you?
No, I kind of do, man.
Grandmas.
Just watch your drinks and you'll be okay. If you've seen South Park, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
You can't beat compliments from grandmas, man. You go to the grocery store at like 11 in the morning in a tank top or something, dude, you'll leave there feeling like the biggest dude in the world.
Elderly black women,
Oh, yeah.
that shit hits.
And they're aggressive.
Great.
One in a racetrack the other day asked me if I could pick her up. I'm in uniform. I'm going to work, dude. And I was like, no.
Oh, Lord.
I won't be doing that today.
Especially uniform, dude.
See the uniform too, yeah. That boy.
You know where we fucked up, Pete? We're like big and muscular.
Yeah.
We're not handsome.
Well, what?
We're not handsome enough. Like, you're tall at least, right? That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't really have any of that going for me. Like 5'8" of just angry little guy, you know?
You're handsome in your own way. You know what I mean?
Like, I'm not Jay Cutler.
I was more handsome before certain supplements, I think, for sure.
Yeah, okay, it's true. Did you see Jay Cutler when he was like 24 though?
Well, even,
I mean, holy shit, dude. Look.
That's what I'm talking about, that video right there.
I mean.
Yeah. He had it all in the hair. Like perfect hair.
That's like an all-American golden boy right there.
Yeah.
Just.
I think I'd knock him out though. If I had to go one-on-one with Jay back then, I'd knock him out. Biceps looking juicy.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Probably the biggest I've seen your arm.
Oh, you're making me blush. Oh. I'll do it. I didn't want my parents to know that I wanted to be either gay or just like vain, you know? I didn't want my parents to know that I wanted to be jacked because I thought that they would think I was either gay or just like vain, you know?
Yeah.